Alright. Portal 2. Be gaming. Fun little fact about the fall. You're not falling. Actually, the map is just moving up very fast, so it's a fun little fact. Factoroni. It's like pepperoni, but facts. That's a joke. I was lying the whole time. Factoroni isn't a real thing, idiot. You've been fooled. You've been duped. You've been boozled. Bamboozled. So, yeah. Alright. Champ. Speedrun, speedrun, speedrun. It's not a speedrun. I'm not speedrunning. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm not speedrunning because I can't speedrun. I'm not gonna put 500 hours into a game just to learn all the glitches and then perfect those glitches and then perform all those glitches perfectly in one run, because I will not be able to do that. Because I am not that dedicated to anything at all. You could give me anything and I would not be dedicated to it. Unless there's a few things I'd be dedicated to, like getting goddamn heirloom in Apex Legends, because I'm level 263 and I still don't have one, and I'm sad because I want the Mirage heirloom because it's the best. I'm shaking and crying right now. Hog champ. Yeah, comedic genius at this moment is never recognized, because it's just a giant cap for the door, for that tiny door. So a little speed running glitch right here. Actually, can I check what my I want to see what my save button is. My quick save button. Because I know that there is one. F6 and quick GLaDOS F7. Pog champ. If I can't do this, then I'll just do the normal. Yeah, I can put portal there. Is it up there? No, I see it. It's right there. Fuck, damn it. I'm bad at this. Alright, one more try. One more try. And I give up. And I'll just play the level how it's supposed to be played. By the way, if you think cracking your knuckles is bad, then you're wrong. It's fine. It doesn't do anything. It's just cool. Only cool kids crack their knuckles. Alright. Augers. I see it. I can see it. Okay, one more try. One more try. Okay, this is it. One more try. Then I'll move on. Okay, I promise. I promise you this. I promise you this. Whoa. 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 Alright. Let's get up. Get on the radio. And cut that. Everything out of life, out of... It shouldn't exist. That shouldn't exist. And I don't like it. I, in fact, hate it. I want it to not happen ever. Alright, one more try. Because that wasn't a try. I didn't try there. I died. Instead of trying and dying are different. I did both. Neither and avoid one of them, and that was dying. Alright, I think that's as far as I can move. Okay, this ain't happening. That's not happening. It's too dark over to actually see where it is. Because I thought I saw it, but it's too dark. I would probably need a mod to see. Or I bet there's some console command, but I don't know any of them. I mean, I know NoClip. Obviously. NoClip and Not are the two that I know. I'm not going to do them. Here. There's something over here. No, nothing? Okay. So do not look at the operational end of the device. Do not touch the operational end of the device.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Amateur Science.
Dave Johnson here.
War heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I
am. Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carol,
Cave Johnson was actually in Portal 1.
Oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure.
Jeez, Valve.
Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Son of a... You saw nothing. Don't make me start all the way back there. Okay, good. Paul champ.
If you need to go, just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up. If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline.
There's two achievements that I want to get. Ship overboard, I think it's called. Not ship overboard. Here. Yeah, ship overboard. And the one where you get all the vitrified test chambers. Or like where you read all the things.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
So... yeah. We gotta do Crazy Box, which is... Crazy Box is quite crazy.
Alright, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Cave Johnson, you are a gem. No, so... Box.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
He's got a point. Also, for some reason there's just this, like, random room over here. You can't interact with anything. There's just nothing in it. I don't know what the point of it is, but...
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Boing. Now, I don't want to speedrun this game, but I want to learn some of the speedrunning tactics for this game. Because speedrunning just, it puts so much pressure on you, you know, and I don't want that pressure.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
I don't know.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test.
Heart stopping.
That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy. I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Why? Bean counters. Bean counters. characters? What? Who says being characters? No one says being characters, ever. No one in the history of ever has ever said being characters. Oh, except for Cape Johnson.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
I wish I liked it. So if I did, I could actually wake up in the morning and not die of exhaustion.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you forgot it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
All the champ.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Boy. Alright, we poggin'. Boing. This is quite the game.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalk between tests.
There's not a
The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like protection.
That sounds
They didn't
like
fly into
protection.
space, storm the beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. You and me against the world, son.
Give
I like
me
your
the
grit.
box.
Puzzle
Give me
videos
the
work, though.
crazy
Now let's
box.
solve this thing.
Dude. There's an achievement for catching the crazy box before it hits the ground. And I have it. Little flexaroo. Little. Come on, gel the. Oh, okay. Put the wrong portal. Gel the cumin. There we go. Ooh.
Science isn't about why.
It's about why not.
Why is so much of our science dangerous?
That is true.
Why not marry safe science if you love it so much?
Just
In
about
fact,
why. It's about why
invent
not.
a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the
Actually,
way out because you
a
are
lot of
fired.
things are
Now,
about.
you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
Why watch someone play a game on the internet? Why not do that? You know?
Congratulations. The simple fact
By the
that you're
way,
standing
I
here
hate-
listening to me means you've made a
when
glorious
people
contribution
say,
to science.
I don't want
As founder
to
and
isn't a
CEO
good
of
answer.
Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for
I don't
another
like it.
round.
I don't like when people say I don't want to. It's not a good enough answer for stuff.
As long as you keep yourself in
If someone doesn't want to do something, that's a perfectly fine thing. That's a perfectly fine way of responding to it. And it's good enough, you know? I think it's good enough. Alright, it's time for an achievement. A secret
Greetings, friend.
achievement.
I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the
So you
many
might
products
think
we
there's
invented, but that
nothing
other people have somehow
in this
managed to
room,
steal from us.
but
Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
whoa, Black Mesa can eat
Now,
my
if you're allergic to
bankrupt-
peanuts, you might want to tell
I've
somebody
actually
now,
heard
because this next test may turn your blood into peanut water for a few minutes. On the bright side, if we can make this happen, they're going to have to invent a new type of Nobel Prize to give us, so hang in there. The average human male is about 60% water. As far as we're concerned, that's a little extravagant. So if you feel a bit dehydrated in this next test, that's normal. We're going to hit you with some jet engines and see if we can't get you down to 20 or 30%. All right, we're working on a little teleportation experiment. Now, this doesn't work with all skin types, so try to remember which skin is yours, and if it doesn't teleport along with you, we'll do what we can to sew you right back into it.
Ah. The Borealis ship overboard. Fun fact, the Borealis is, I think, in Half-Life 2. This is a ship dock. I haven't played a lot of I think it's in Half-Life 2 Episode 2, but I haven't actually played that. Ripley, believe it or not, I haven't actually beaten Half-Life either, or Half-Life 2 Episode 1, or just the normal Half-Life, because there's Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and Half-Life 2 Episode 1. GLaDOS.
Know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. Wow, you stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Oh, do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go.
Woo.
Whoa, where are we? How long have I been out?
Almost.
That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get...
GLaDOS potato is the best GLaDOS. I've been making a lot of boiled potatoes recently.
Did anything happen while I was out?
I just think that might be it for right now. For today, I'm just gonna have to save this and maybe pog off, you know, get it? It's a little, it's the gamer term for log off, because pog is, you know, just shut up, okay, just, it's funny, and it is, it's funny, okay? That's the end of it. It's funny, and it's not funny. No one laughed. Not even you. Not even me. Anyway, I don't know. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Alright. That's the end of this. That's the end of this Portal 2 epic gamer moment. PogChamp, souffle. I don't know why I said souffle. That's whatever. It's the end. Bye.